My name is Nicole Demos. I go by Nix. I currently live in Helsinki, Finland. My pronouns are she, disabled, and I am a poet, advocate, inclusive educator, and I work for a nonprofit organization called Senya International, which focuses on fostering inclusive education in international schools. I think I fully embraced my disability at the age of 52, which was 3 years ago, when I heard someone at an education conference. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I had one of those aha moments that just says, you know what? This is who I am, and it's completely 100% okay. So that's when I began to really, really embrace the fact that my disability was not a dirty word. It was not something that completely defined me. It was part of me, but yet I felt the need to suddenly start advocating for what I needed in order to be successful in the world. And I look back and think, in my career as a teacher for 32 years, I was really good at advocating for my students, but yet I never advocated for myself, but it's never too late. So I suppose 3 years ago was when I fully finally said, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I embrace. My mother is from the Netherlands. My father is Greek American. They decided right after I was born that they wanted to live overseas. And at that point, my cerebral palsy, which is what I have, was not diagnosed. So I was in Greece and my parents really struggled because I wasn't mobile at all. So we went to doctors there who refused to give my parents a diagnosis. So that led to my father literally begging to know what was wrong because obviously there was something that wasn't working. And basically, the attitude was, well, you have two choices. You can either put her in the insane asylum because there were no special schools, or you can get rid of her. So, moving from that mentality to then traveling to the US, getting the diagnosis, seeing what options were available there, I ended up staying overseas and would travel to the Netherlands and the US for, medical treatment and such. So growing up and hearing, stories about living in the United States and how it's more accessible and it would be easier, that really fueled my fire to attend university, which then proved to be very, very difficult. After graduating with a special education degree, I tried really, really hard to get a public school job, but was told that because of my disability, I wouldn't get hired because I was considered to be an insurance risk. So that was again a kind of sort of really strange dichotomy because here I am studying to work with people similar to me, but yet I wasn't being given the chance because it was there was a monetary risk. Advocacy is hard work. And if you're the one that's constantly, banging on those closed doors, there comes a point when you just go, I don't have it in me anymore. And then do you take a step back? Do you continue to fight? Do you find other avenues for which to use your power? It's tough, but I'm glad that there's, organizations and people out there that can support and that at least provide us with a sounding board. It makes one feel that they're not alone, you know. To look at it from a lens of empathy rather than sympathy. And I think there's a critical distinction in that. You can say, I'm sorry, but unless you've experienced it or something similar, where something that you value is taken away from you, you cannot appreciate my journey or anyone else's journey for that matter. And being able to be empathetic, I think, takes more courage than being sympathetic.